Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Today, we're going to go a little deeper into CYBL stock and why I am excited for CYBL in the future. For those of you who don't know, I got out of AITX, sold it for 20%, and I'm moving it all 60K right here into CYBL stock. And I'm going to sit on it. Sit on it, guys. This one can go hundreds of percentages on the share structure that it has. It's not a low floater, but it has the share structure where if you get 600 million in volume, this can go cents. And when it goes cents, some people hopefully don't chase. You want to buy it right now while it's under a penny and undervalued. Let's look at what's been going on from the very beginning. Let's start with what happened here. CEO and President Mark Schmidt comments on the removal of CE. We are excited to announce the removal of CE designation. This marks a significant milestone for CyberLux, reaffirming our commitment to transparency, compliance, and long-term growth. We want to extend our heartfelt thanks to our shareholders for their unwavering faith and trust in the company during this period. We look forward to driving CyberLux toward even greater success in the future. So this is when they started coming back. They started coming back into the OTC game. They were quiet for a long time because of the CE designation. Everyone was wondering what's going on with this company. They're in the Department of Defense. They're getting these contracts. Let me show you the contracts here before we go into the FAQ. So they got a contract here, one of the subsidiaries, contract award 22.7 million. And then another one of their subsidiaries got a contract 2.9 million. And I was saying this in one of my videos. These are small potatoes. These are not big contracts, but they're just getting started, guys. Like I said, they're just coming back in late 2024. You look at Palantir's contract awards, and I mean, those are huge. That's why Palantir's sitting at where it's sitting at. So let me just show you as an example, because I like to show the example. The contract will pay 99.8 million over the next 5 years. So that's nothing. 99.8 wins deal worth multi-million dollars. These guys get contracts like crazy. Here's another contract, 178 million US Army contract. So I'm showing you this just as a comparison. Like the contracts that CYBL is getting, they are small potatoes. We still got plenty underway. 7 significant contracts under negotiation. When one of these when we start getting those PRs, this is going to move. And it can move cents compared to AITX. CyberLux posted 63 million in revenue year to date and a contract pipeline of 34 million in our Q3 filings last week. And keep in mind, I'm just giving you the overview. There's a whole CYBL Discord that focuses, like, they're just like obsessed with the stock. I'm not gonna tell you where to find them because I don't even know where to find them. I'm not invited. People don't like someone like me because I look at things from both sides, right? I'm not gonna be biased and say, "Oh, it's amazing to the moon." I'm more of a, "Hey, I like this, but I don't like that." But right now, I'm telling you, this year is gonna be bigger than every year before, not just for CYBL, but for the stock market as a whole. That is what I believe. And this one's going to move cents, and I'm calling it right now. It's going to move cents, and a lot of people are going to be kicking themselves if they didn't buy in under a penny. Our contract pipeline remains robust with 7 significant deals under negotiation or in development across their divisions. And then if we look at the FAQ, that's like the biggest takeaway from the shareholder letter is 7 significant deals under negotiation. If any one of those are over 100 million, this company is going to explode. And I believe in the CEO because he did so much to get where he is today and to get us out of CE, which I never believed they would. I was like, this is a scam. Turns out I was wrong, and they did get the CE designation removed. They brought it back to life, and as you can see here on the charts, once it came back to life, what happened? huge run up from 002s to almost 2 cents before pulling back and finding a bottom at 005s, 006s. I bought in at high 006s. Some people bought in at 007s. The reason it's holding this bottom down here is because there are a lot of longs in this, a lot of people who believe in the vision. And again, it's at the bottom. That's the best time to buy. You never want to be buying color. I know a lot of people bought color stock at the bottom, right? Let me show color because I've had an influx of subscribers. This is at the bottom right here at 20 cents. Do you really want to buy up here, right? Well, CYBL stock right now is at that point where the stock is at the bottom. No one wants it. It's no one knows about the 7 contracts. It's only the people who do their due diligence on these penny stocks and find out like, hey, there's a penny stock and it works with the Department of Defense and it's got these small contract awards and it's got 7 significant deals under negotiation. Like, if it can move like this on just one little contract. So here it moved about like 80%, I would say. This move here. Here, obviously, moved, it moved a lot. Let me put it that way, 1,000x almost. So, if this starts moving, and it can break 1 penny, I can retest that 2 cents, and from where we bought in, it would be almost 3x. So that's what we're looking at least in the Discord, for a 3x potential. So I'm not going to sell for a measly 20%. We're looking big here, especially with those contracts. And we can rinse and repeat, right? It's going to pop on one contract, then it's going to come down. The hype's going to die down and rinse and repeat. Now, if CYBL catches some of the AI robotics hype, sure, we could see this explode hundreds of percentages, especially with the share structure that it has. It does not have the pathetic share structure that AITX has. AITX needs. I'm just making this comparison because these are the two penny stocks that I cover. I used to cover like 3 penny stocks, but the third one is garbage. It's dead in the water, so I don't care for that one. But this one takes 608 million just to move a few sub pennies. Whereas Cyberlux, if it gets that volume, we're gonna go cents. And I know people aren't gonna believe me. There are gonna be the haters that are gonna be like, "Oh no, you don't know what you're talking about." I've heard this for 3 years. I already know. Sure, I'm wrong. Sure, go ahead and short it. Sure, have fun with that. I've never shorted on this channel. I don't think I've ever even called out a short. Hey guys, let's short this one to the ground. Like I don't short it. I always go long at the bottom. So if you're going short at the bottom, good luck. Okay, so the FAQ is probably the biggest thing I want to go over. How does Cyberlux plan to enhance its market position in INDPA-COM? And what are the expected timelines for securing additional contracts in this region? For the last 18 months, Cyberlux has increased our focus on INDPA-COM with new sales staff and regional marketing efforts. We believe that we are gaining traction, but foreign military sales typically take 1 to 2 years from initial engagement to contract and commencing delivery. With the drone industry seeing increased investment, is Cyberlux seeking to acquire additional businesses? Yes, Cyberlux is open to making strategic acquisitions and does not rule out the possibility of Cyberlux itself being an acquisition target. Where do you see Cyberlux in 5 years, and what is the roadmap for achieving your goals? We expect Cyberlux to become a global defense technology leader and help move the defense industry forward as a military industrial complex 2.0. Our thesis is that the U.S. and our partner nations will be focused on peace through strength for the next decade. AKA, we're going to just flex on everyone. Hey, look at our technology, basically, is what it comes down to. Accordingly, the opportunities available to our UAS, DMC, GIS teams, both within the U.S. Department of Defense and across our global allies, are significant. Given the significant revenue increase from Department of Defense contracts, which, like I said, those were small potatoes. Just wait till we start getting the 100 million, 200 million, 500 million contracts. This thing's gonna go. How sustainable is the growth? Are there measures to diversify revenue sources? That's a great question, whoever asked that. The past 3 years, we have seen Cyberlux transform itself into a defense industry platform company. We are just starting to fully exploit this platform. We have and continue to develop a very diverse set of revenue streams within the global defense marketplace, from our UAS DMS, and GIS business units. Ooh, the buyback program. I almost forgot about the buyback program. So this stock already has a pretty solid share structure compared to the other penny stocks out there. Let me see if I can pull up. Yeah, HCMC is garbage. Let me show you the share structure of this one. Ready? Your eyes are gonna explode. They're gonna pop right out of its sockets. Yeah, this has a share structure of, that's correct, boys, 750 billion authorized shares. Yeah, no, that's a trash penny stock. This is one of the good ones. Cyberlux here, security details, 7 billion in authorized shares. If they start buying back shares, that's only going to help the share price appreciate as well, combined with the contracts in negotiation. I almost forgot. I was so focused on the contract pipeline, I forgot about the share buybacks. I completely went over my head. How will the company address the nearly 6 billion outstanding shares? Is a buyback program still planned? The board of directors has approved a potential buyback, and we continue to look for opportunities to implement but prioritize current operations and funding growth. That makes sense. Focus on the research and development. Focus on creating new product. That absolutely makes sense. But if they can buy back shares, that'd be even better, right? If they can do both. I think this is the same thing, right? Are there any plans to reduce the share structure, and is the company committed to avoiding a reverse split after 2025? Nothing has changed regarding any plans for a reverse split. We will continue to make decisions regarding capitalization, with the priority being the benefit of being the benefit of all shareholders. So we don't have to worry about a reverse split. What is the long-term plan for uplisting to Nasdaq? Yeah, they're not going to say anything. We have plans in place for uplisting, but whether we uplist or not depends on whether it benefits the company and its shareholders. So they really didn't say much there. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else. What progress has been made in AI innovation and drone swarm technology? Are there plans to pursue miniature air or water drones? Along with our core efforts, we have announced a partnership with OKSI, and we are pursuing a full ALML capability. The Cyberlux have plans to add anti-drone technologies to its portfolio for both revenue growth and self-defense measures. Under one of our units, we have a partnership arrangement currently providing this capability. From a strategic standpoint, this is an area of significant interest to Cyberlux, anti-drone technology. I keep forgetting the other side of things, right? If there's new technology, you have to develop the counter to it. You just can't have drones going around killing people. You got to have a counter to drones. I'm trying to find if there's anything else significant here. How is the company applying these lessons to enhance its offerings and stay competitive in the battlefield technology space? Again, specifics are confidential, but in general, we are taking lessons learned and are reapplying them on a global basis. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else other than we are fully licensed by the U.S. government to broker any products to our global partner nations. Like, this is a big deal. The fact that this company works with the Department of Defense and it's got so many contracts underway. That's not including like the other ones that could be coming as well. That's something that people are sleeping on. They're like me. They're so focused on those seven contracts, those seven under negotiation. You forget there's like potential for even more that we don't know about. Although I'm sure this Sybil Discord has already dug deep and found everything they can, but I don't want to join them. I'll just get banned like I got banned from AITX and ILIS because I'm too honest. Like, no, I don't like this stock. It's garbage. If I say that, they'll ban me immediately. They're basically Hitlers in there. Hitlers in Minecraft, just to be clear, for the algorithm, talking about Minecraft. Anyways, will Cyberlux explore creating a mothership drone capable of deploying smaller UAVs for battlefield operations? We like this concept. I like that they didn't say yes or no. I like that they did not say yes or no. Will Cyberlux explore creating a quote unquote mothership drone capable of deploying smaller UAVs for battlefield operations? We like this concept. Reminds me of Roaring Kidding. I like the stock. So that's basically a yes. I don't that they just didn't. I guess they couldn't say anything. But that's a. I think that's. I'm going to take that as a yes. So there you go, guys. That is the due diligence on this one. I know I've been focusing on the fact that they got 7 big contracts under negotiation, significant contracts under negotiation. But think about the fact that that's just what they're telling us for 2025. We don't know what else is coming. There could be more underway. We could get surprises. Combine that with the fact that they could do share buybacks. There's a lot of potential with this one. And that's why I'm telling you right now, rotate. If you're in AITX, feel free to take profit. And if you can get in at 007s, low 007s or high 006s, definitely go for it. It should pull back. I'd be shocked if it just exploded because there's no news on this. It would just be moving off of hype alone, I guess. People discovering it, which is going to happen, right? When once people start discovering it, it's going to start pumping. So, yeah, I think don't chase AITX because I know a lot of you kind of are followers of AITX and Sybil. So don't if you're not in AITX, don't chase it. Don't chase it. Look for the ones that are sitting in the bottom, and Sybil is one of those. And I just showed you all the due diligence that you need to know. Feel free to do your own due diligence, of course, before jumping in. Please don't buy at 1 penny and above. Like if it just jumps up there, just be careful. I don't want you to hold the bag all the way down when it does inevitably come down because stocks don't just go up. They don't just go up. They eventually come down, right? We're seeing that with quantum computing that they all pumped and now they're dumping. So I want you to play it safe. I want you to make your money. Wait for some dips. That's it for the video. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next one.